Alright, morning everybody. Sorry it's taken so long, but it's been a busy long season, and this morning I've been able to get a chance to just come down and have a look at the mouth myself, and lots of changes. And as I scan around, you can see that's the pinnacle there that developed, but now it's become almost like a little island. If you look here, this little channel going up here, you can see how closed it is, and amazing to see. So what I'll do now is I'll just go right down the bottom, go around onto there, and then walk over to the other side and have a look. So you can see the new mouth is now on the southern side, which I said in one of my previous videos was a good possibility. Amazing to see. And again, what's interesting is this is nature just doing its own thing. Right, let's go down and have a look what it looks like on the other side there. So now I've come down from the top there. And what's really interesting is to actually see how steep this bank is on the other side. That's at least half a meter, which is really interesting. And then you can see here it comes to a point here. So I'm going to take a stroll over the top and see if we can't go around the other side and see what it looks like on the other side. Now you see, in my last video I mentioned, one of my last videos I mentioned how the water flattened these reeds. You can see how deep it's actually gone in. So the last time I was here, I actually walked through these reeds here, a little pathway, a hippo path, and went through onto the other side. So but unfortunately the sea is not big, and as a result it doesn't have the force and the power to come over the top and really push it flat. Alright, so here we are on the other side, and you can see this is still quite wide, and the flow is really strong. Low tide being now around about 8 o'clock. At the moment it's probably about 6:30. But really interesting. What is interesting to me is that a lot of people predicted that when this peninsula moved towards the left here, in other words heading north, which is a normal phenomenon, that's when the mouth would close. And so it's really interesting that it's actually now opened up again on the right. And those of you who might remember, in the real old days there used to be two mouths, so one coming out from the Estuary system and the other one from the Umfolozi. And now this is quite short again, and obviously allowing the force of the river and the estuary to come through here a lot stronger. So I'm near the peninsula of the northern bank, and you can see lots of clay still here, which is obviously underneath the sand, and part of our problem. You see all the clay has come from the sediment that's come out of the river. But looks good, in my opinion. And remember, it's my opinion, I'm no scientist, and like I've said many times before, I'm just showing you what I see. But I really like this. We are unfortunately going into a dry spell. I don't see any big rains predicted. And monitoring the cyclones. Remember, end of Jan, February, it's our cyclone time, so we still could get lucky and get hit by one of them, and then things would change big time. But it's so interesting to see this. It's changed so much since I was last year, and sometimes it's actually quite nice not to come down every day, and then everything kind of looks the same. But being away for so long, it's really changed big time. See the hippo on the other side there. Let's zoom in there, and it's got a couple of buddies. They're on the right hand side of him. But wow, look how high this is. This is telling me this is pretty deep down here, as you can imagine, on the high tide. And that's obviously the ripple on the water here. This is caused from the water coming out of the lake system. The croc as well, right in the corner there. Just see his head maybe sticking out there. But yeah, quite like what I see. This channel is the key. It's widened a lot. This is low tide, and generally when I scanned up there, when I zoomed up towards town, ski boat club, it used to be quite a narrow channel. As you can see, this is quite wide. And again, the clay banks. Well, folks, interesting times ahead, like I always say. This has been a pleasure to come down this morning and have a look what's going on here. Maybe this later on in the high tide, if I get a chance, I'll come down again and have another look on the high. Till the next video, folks, be safe everybody.